So who's out there? Sherman
is out there.
Steven Nelson.
People in the chat keep bringing him up as well, man.
I'm good with that.
I don't think it's
all of a sudden we got this cap space.
Right. I feel like it's in Steven's hands a little bit, and just the organization in terms of how they left, because it doesn't seem like it was the best when we keep hearing the reports. It makes
too much sense on both sides right now, too.
But does it, though? Because if you're Steven,
he's thinking they're going to give Cam Sutton more opportunity.
Well, no. But I'm saying this. If you're Steven Nelson, and this is kind of similar to the thing we always talk about with L. Bell as well when he left, right? If you're Steven Nelson, you could be saying to yourself, well, you know what? Y'all wanted to take that chance on Cam Sutton. Even though y'all didn't say you were going to cut me, the fact that y'all even brought it up, there was going to be open competition, go with that guy. I'm going to go. I might even take less this year on the 1 year, go somewhere else. But at the end of this season, let's see who played better in the secondary. Because remember, as much as we get on L. Bell and people are like, well, he lost this thing, we're like, well, our running game has been really bad since L. Bell has left. So did we really win either? And that's why I'm saying in this scenario, we're saying it makes sense for both sides. But if Steven wants to stick it to them, he can simply be like, well, I'm going to be able to get paid again. Yeah, I mean, what's your cornerback situation going to look like without me right now? That's where I'm just like, I don't know their relationship, though, because of how it ended. You look at the reports, what he was saying, what the team was saying, like, it looked like it was a little bit rocky there.
Yeah. Definitely a little bit.
And rocky endings, you get some of that petty action as well. And he's not homegrown here. He doesn't have a loyalty here where he feels like, man, this the team that drafted me, believed in me, watched me develop. Nah, he came here like a mercenary. I already done balled out in Kansas City. They don't want to pay me. Y'all are going to pay me, so I'm going to go here.
There was something where he said it was strictly about business, though, too. But then, like, how the things that happened before the release goes back to what you're saying. It was kind of rocky there. But then what he did say was like, oh, it was strictly business. That maybe gives me some hope that he could come back. But my main thing is, at this point in the game, we thought he was going to be getting double digits. But as time's going on, what type of contract is that going to be?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's going to take less than what he probably could have got if he signed right away, right? I don't think he gets double digits at this point in the offseason, but I still think he's going to get anywhere between 5 to 9. I think 7 is probably going to be the real number for him, just based on the other corners that are out there, his productivity, his age and health. I think that fits for him. But if that's going to be his price range, even though we would say, hey, come back to Pittsburgh, you could do that running back. What if he says, well, because of how it ended, I don't want to do that. I would rather go to this team for that same price point. It's both going to be a 1 year deal, and then I'm going to hit the market again next year. So that's where I'm just like, I could see that happening. I don't know him on that level to know if that's his thought process or not. But I've seen people act like that. I've had those feelings before. I told you about mine. It took Coach Tomlin calling me and me having a sit down with him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was like, bro, I don't care. There's nothing you can say to me. There's no money you can offer me that's going to make me come back because I feel disrespected. And if Steven felt that way and he hasn't had somebody reach out to him to make it back good, well, it's not going to matter. And that's what I'm trying to allude to right there.
Man, we could legitimately get, I think, 3 or 4 of those positions, probably all 4.
Yeah.
Moses, Steven Nelson, or Richard Sherman, Malik Hooker, and then an edge rusher. We could, if we did the restructuring with like Boswell and Tuitt or something, that can maybe get us over $20 million in cap space. But at worst case, I think we could somehow squeeze 3 of those positions in right there.
We should be able to.
Moses,
we definitely should be.
Cornerback, and then edge rusher. We could do that. If we're going to say that those are the top 3, Malik Hooker would be more of like a luxury, bringing him in as opposed to those 3 positions. Yeah. We can make it work. Are we going to be seeing this much action in the next however many weeks?
Now, Tony Riguri, or I'm just call you Tony R because I'm butchering your last name. It's actually Ruggiero. Excuse me. Tony Ruggiero. He says Eric Fisher. That's another left tackle.
I think he signed. I think he signed with the Colts.
Oh, you're right.
I'm like 90% sure. I'll double check though.
I think you're right though. I definitely think you're right on that.
He's right because he was available.
Yeah, because I'm looking in the chat. Yeah.
Colts. Offensive tackle for the Colts.
Definitely. We got to talk about our friends over at... Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Deke?
Yeah.
Manscaped! I just get excited when I talk about them, bro.
Hey, man. They're trying to help all the guys out for the summer, right?
Hey, man. It's hot guy summer. You know that. And we all have to be prepared to perform at our highest level in whatever situation and scenario that we get in. So with that being said, you know what Manscaped dropped, right? Some type of performance package.
Yeah,
right?
you might have to remind me a little bit.
So with this performance package, right? I know you remember the 3.0, right? With the lawnmower 3.0, but now we got to have that 4.0 because you know the 4.0 has the new lawnmower 4.0 with the little like ticky that goes on and off so you can see where you're, trimming, whether it's delicate or not delicate. Make sure you can see what you're doing. But with the lawnmower 4.0, that's included in the performance package 4.0, ladies and gents. Because in that performance package, you got to have your lawnmower. You have to have your weed whacker. We already talked about that. No nostril hairs, no ears hair. Those aren't attractive. People don't like that. All right. Shave them, trim them. But also crop reviver, crop refresher. So that way everything around your crop and your twins smell fine at all times, especially during these hot summer temperatures. But you know how we also say with this thing with Manscaped, man, we don't talk about it if we don't have a promo code, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
So if you use the promo code MOATS, MOATS, you will receive 20% off your purchase along with free shipping worldwide. Deke, that sounds like a great deal, man.
Always does, dude. Like it seems like all these sponsors and these deals, they're good deals all around, really.
You know why? Because they know what's up. They're catching on to what we got growing here. And they catching on to what y'all are doing as well. So y'all keep showing love. We keep showing love. They keep showing love. And we're going to keep this thing growing.